have a nice type scale to our fonts here, I want to look at a way to make it reusable. So our goal here is that we want to only have a series of font sizes and be able to just apply those to other elements without having to actually write the font size. So we're going to create a series of classes to apply to other elements. Now, there are different naming conventions that people follow. Some people like to name them each of the classes of the font sizes after Greek alphabet, so alpha, beta, gamma, etc. And then other people prefer to use the metric prefixes like kilo, mega, giga, tera, etc. I prefer metric prefixes because they inherently have a scale to them. I know that mega is bigger than kilo, or I know that giga is bigger than mega, especially if I think in terms of computer information sizes, like a megabyte is bigger than a kilobyte. Whereas to me, the Greek alphabet doesn't inherently have a scale. I don't know whether alpha is bigger than omega, because I don't know their, anyway. We're going to use these here. So I like to start then with my H6. I'm going to give it the class of kilo. So that's my base font size will be kilo, and I'll just work up the scale here until I run out of H sizes. So H5 will become mega, H4 will become giga, then we'll go tera, peta, and exa. So there's our font sizes. Our heading font sizes are mapped out with metric units. But quite often, I want a font size that's actually bigger than my H1. So let's do a couple more here. This is our biggest one, and then we'll use zeta to make one slightly larger than our H1. So these are, again, just two of the prefixes here. So in order to determine our font sizes, we just need to do some multiplication. So 1.802, which is the size of our H1 right here. And then we multiply that by our type scale, 125, gives us that. So there is our new font size for the zeta. I'll do it again for here. 2.027 times 1.125 gives me that. There we go. So there are our different font sizes for our scale. So now we have the 6 H sizes as well as 2 above it. So of course it makes sense to go below also. If we look at our metric scale, I want to pick some classes that are below the default if we're thinking that this gray line right here is the default. So for me, I think that milli and micro makes sense. So we'll go milli here and micro. All right, let's go look at our type scale to grab these. So 889 and 79, 0.889 rem and 0.79 rem. So now we have a type scale here, 10 different type font sizes that we can use on any element just by applying these specific classes to the things that we want to conform to that font size.